Hey guys, it's your buddy Rome. Today we're going to take a look at a really cool product that was sent out to me to review. This is a desktop lamp slash magnifier. This is up to 15x as far as the magnification goes, and it has 5 different light modes. So what that means is different temperatures of light that you can produce with this guy. So this is going to be ideal for crafters, for anyone who's doing repairs, whether that's computer repairs or whatever the case it is. It's going to be great for reading, a number of different applications. We'll talk about those as we go along in the video. Now, this is going to be a very simple device to install. So let's get this out of the box. Let's take a look at exactly what we get. All right, guys, as you can see here, this is pretty much everything that comes in the box. Now, it does come with a little starter manual to just kind of help you get started, getting everything set up. It also comes with this cleaning cloth. That's going to be for your magnifying glass element. You also receive the light magnifier, the desktop mount. So we're going to take these out one at a time, and I'm going to show you guys what each one of these consists of. All right, so starting out, this is the desk mount. It is all metal, which is really nice. Now, most likely the desk that I'm sitting in front of here will be kind of where this thing will live. Primarily because this is where I do a lot of my videos as well as work on my drones. So having something quick that I can use as a reference point to be able to look up close at different features, especially when I'm replacing repellers and things like that. This is going to come in handy. Now, this is very easy to assemble. You're just going to rotate this down until you reach the height to fit on your desk. So we're just going to do that. Get this out of the way. That's about there. I'm just going to mount this here on this desk. All right, so this just mounts like so. You're just going to tighten it down. I'm going to bring this a little bit further down here, and I'm just going to lock this down on the desk. And like I said, this is going to be kind of the permanent fixtured place. I may adjust this at some point depending on where I need it to be, but right now this is where this is going to sit. All right, so what else do we have? You also receive a power brick, and that's going to be for providing power to the light element. And it's really nice that they provide you with the power brick. A lot of these manufacturers these days don't provide this little power brick, so you receive one of those as well. That's very handy. You also get the actual light. So we're going to take a closer look at that. All right, so most of you guys may be familiar with this type of bracketing system. It's very easily adjustable. It does have the springs that allow it to lock in place. So wherever you position this is going to pretty much stay. Now you're going to get double springs on each side. You get them in 2 different sections or different areas here. Here's the plug that we were referring to. This is what you're going to connect that power brick to. And then here is the actual ring light as well as the magnifier. Okay. So if we look at this from the back, you can see here are all of your controls for your lights. You have your power button, you have your plus and minus, and you also have your cycling for the different temperatures of light. You have this little cover here that just kind of pops open like so. And that's going to allow you to, access the magnification section of this. So this is going to be great. Whatever it is you need to take a close look at. Like this power brick, I can get in really close and read all of the small details. There's slight distortion that I'm seeing a little bit here, but I think for the most part, when you're working with something, this is really going to come in handy. All right, so let's just go ahead and get this mounted, get it powered up, and see exactly what everything looks like. Here in my studio, just to mount this, we have this little piece that just goes in here like so. And you're just going to lock that down, okay? You're just going to tighten that down, and that's just going to keep it from coming out. You'll still be able to adjust this a little bit if you need to. You can just kind of leave it. It depends on how tight you need it to be. And then again, you can adjust this back and forth however you need it. So I'm going to bring this back down so you guys can see it. So this is going to be ideal, guys, for, like I said, working with different products, working with different things in your home, office, man cave, she shed, whatever it is. This is also adjustable. It also has a little tab here on the side so you can rotate this around. So in my case, I would need this facing forward like so. Then I could just lock this down. And now, whenever I want to take a look at something up close, again, we have that feature to be able to really get in there and take a look at it. All right, so let's power up the light element and see how bright this light actually is. All right, guys, so we've added this little power brick here just to bring some power into the light. And you guys should already see that these little LED lights are now available, so I can power this guy on by just a quick little press there, and you should start seeing the light on the back desk. You also have the ability to increase or decrease the light output right from here. And you can also cycle through, let me show you here. You can also cycle through the different temperatures by using this button here. And that's going to adjust those different temperatures depending on what you're looking for. If you want something very cool or something very warm. So it looks like it goes through pretty nice spectrum of colors. All right, so let's take a look. Let's rotate this back around. Let's adjust this down a bit. All right, so now we're a little bit closer so you guys can kind of see this. So I have a drone here. Now, normally when I'm working on one of these drones, one of the things that I'll be doing is replacing things like these propellers or, working on, different things that I'm adding to the drone, making sure all of the sensors are clean. And this really comes in handy because I can really see these sensors need to be cleaned. And I'm just giving you guys an idea of how nice that 15X really comes in handy when it comes to, inspecting things. And it would be no different if you were reading something. So if you're reading a book or doing some craft work or whatever the case it is, I just try to show you guys how I would actually use this in my everyday workflow. So like I said, this is little light magnifier will probably be a permanent part of this desk. So to show you guys what it completely looks like, I'm gonna pull back a little bit so you guys can see how I have it mounted here. And yeah, you could easily do something similar to this. You could have this a little bit higher up if you wanted to. You can lock it in place. It does have those knobs on either side that's going to allow you to adjust and tighten however you need it to be. So yeah, I like this a lot, guys. So if you're looking for a way to be able to get in close when you're doing some crafts, reading, whatever the case is going to be, obviously you're going to need a light at some point, and if you don't have ample lighting in the area that you're working in, this could be a win. All right, guys, this has been your buddy Rome with Rome Knows Tech. I just wanted to take a few minutes and show you guys this amazing desktop lamp / magnifier. I am definitely a fan of this, and like I said, this is going to reside here on this desk. So if you have a similar setup, I think this is going to be ideal for you guys as well. All right, guys, this has been your buddy Rome with Rome Knows Tech, and I will catch you all in the next video. Until then, stay safe. Peace. I'm out.